Hi, this is Peter Charles and welcome to my second video on welding loops. What I'm going to do here is weld together two pieces of running line. Now we might have a reason to do this if our running line is damaged, or perhaps we don't like the running line that came with the fly line, or in this case I am actually doing a color change. This fly line came all one color, so I want to put in a color change. I'll make it easy to find the best casting spot for the line. So here's my green running line, where I welded a loop from the last video, and I'm going to pass this through some heat shrink all the way to the other side. Now if it doesn't go through easily, you can use some mono, put it through the loop and just use the mono to pull it through. Now I'm going to take my other running line, feed it through, and it's been beveled just like in the other video. Now I fold it over and make sure that it's roughly 3 nozzle widths. That's perfect. Now I'm going to run my heat shrink up the other end to cover the loops. Sometimes you'll find that it won't go through smoothly. In that case, just wet it and it'll slip through. You don't have to worry about the moisture, it cooks off when we heat. There. So you want to give a little bit of space here to hold heat shrink, and here as well. So your heat shrink should be long enough. It's about 5 inches of heat shrink I have here. So just like in the other video, I'm going to first heat it up and just to snug the heat shrink down, and then we're going to actually weld it. Okay, there's the heat shrink snug down. We're going to start at the tag end. We'll weld that first, making sure it flows together nicely. Then the middle, and finally we'll do the loop-to-loop section here. After I do the loop-to-loop section, I will actually roll this to smooth it out, because if you don't roll it, the lump will remain. Just watch out when you roll it, it is hot. So just don't burn your fingers. There we go. There's our loop-to-loop connection welded together. Now we'll just give that a few minutes to cool and we'll peel off the heat shrink. Okay, here's our final result with our running lines connected. We have basically 2 loop-to-loop joints that are connected together. They're heated up and welded, so they're smooth. I'll go through the guides very, very nicely. They stay nice and flexible. There's no problems there. And the other nice thing is it provides a little bit of a bump. So when you're pulling through, your stripping line through, you'll feel it in your hand, and you know that's the right spot to hold your fly line. I normally do this kind of color change work where I leave some of the old running line in, so this joint is at the top hand at the ideal casting point for the line. So there we have it, joining 2 running lines, nice and clean.